Hey, what's up, YouTube? So it's been a minute since I've driven this thing, and the reason is it started getting warm out and the radiator fan would just stay on constantly, and it would be because of this. These didn't exist, but I didn't have any way to collect fresh air and to force it through the radiators. I've been holding back on doing this. I really didn't want to knock any holes in the front of the hood, and you know what? I finally said, screw it, this is happening. So I'm going to be adding some more. We're going to go do some testing here in a second. I want to see how much that fan comes on compared to what it was like before. It would stay on constantly. We're going to go drive this thing and see how much fun this little thing is. But this is the car in its current state. It's got lots to be done. I still got to mount up the rear apron and come up with a really cool bracket to make it work, because I did some modifications. Oh, that's got to come down a lot. Look at that. I could fist that. That's not cool. That needs to come down a few inches and it'll be a nice ride. So, let's go for a cruise. Well, I got my lovely assistant Gage here. He will be holding the laptop so we can look at the gauges. I don't have gauges installed on the damn car yet.
I'm the gauge now.
He is the gauge. That is correct. He is the gauge. His name is the gauge. With Gage's experience being a gauge, he's going to gauge on our gauges within the megasquirt to see how the car is gauging with temperature and RPM and all that stuff. His name's Gage. So we're going to get on here on the laptop, pop in on Tuner Studio. This is all stuff that I am new to, so I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm down to fuck up some shit. So I have tuned this car myself with a little bit of research and a lot of magic fuckery. Probably not tuned well, but it will drive. So let's make this happen. So currently full throttle on my TPS sensor reads maxed out 62%, and there's a reason behind that. Is the mechanical linkage on the throttle pedal assembly limits how far it can go. So I've kind of let it be like this. I haven't changed it yet because it's kind of acting like a failsafe. I can't run the car at wide open throttle yet because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing for tuning. So I think it's kind of like a failsafe, just kind of keep me from blowing things up. So when I am hammering on this thing, it's only at 62% maxed out. Now if I go back to the throttle body and turn it all the way, it will read 100%. So I just wanted to talk about that way when you're like, why is it so fast? Why ain't it fast enough, huh? What, it's got a super motor? Well, plus it ain't got a turbo yet, but that's where it's limited on the air consumption. All right, so I'm gonna pop in here on tune analyze. Let's get this thing started because I want to get it idling. There's a couple cells that I don't want it to I don't want it to tune. It's loud in here. Okay, there, it's idling on its own. I'm not even touching the throttle. Let's just go cruise around. You killed the motor. I did? I think I need to adjust my idle up just a hair more. I'm going to pop in one of these roads because I'm being super healthy. So I'm gonna get spit all up in my chin hair. And don't judge me, I won't judge you. I just want to let you guys know that I'm the one who built this car, and that's why I got it. pulled in, fan came on. It's confirmed on Tuner Studio, tuning software to tune the car. So now it's on. We're gonna start driving. I want to verify that it shuts off. Also on the camera, I changed the setting. Turned on rock steady. That's supposed to help a smoother video. I don't know how much better it's going to be. There's a lot of vibrations in here. But here we go. So fan is currently on. And let's go see if we can cool this thing down on its own with some airflow. I thought I turned off for a second there. All right, so we just got back to my house, and I'm gonna pop a couple more holes into this hood and see what we can come up with on the hood on this thing for better airflow, because it's still running a little warm, a little more than I like. It maintains, it'll peak out about 210, 212-ish. I'd like to be able to, when I'm cruising, fan shuts off and it hovers right around 200. That would be a good level for comfort level for me. So I'm gonna pop a couple more holes into this bad boy. So here's the pattern that I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna add 8 more holes on this bad boy. I might add a couple more up here later on, but I want to see what this does. For those of you that have never used a dimple deck before, these are that's basic. So you pop a hole, right? This goes on the back side of the sheet metal, and this presses in there, which gives you the recessed look dimple deck. So we're gonna put this together. Looks like that one gets it a little bit too, but there we go. That should give me a little bit more airflow. Hopefully that doesn't look too shitty. I don't really like it, but whatever. I just want to drive the crap out of this thing. Alright, so we're on lap here. have the video. If you haven't had a chance or you're new to this channel, please take a second and subscribe.